What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Ando Savvy. We're here with a top 10 games of 2021 video. Now, these are my top 10 games of the year, and they're not necessarily games that came out in 2021. They are games that I got a chance to play or I got my hands on. And I had a lot of fun making videos this year. It's a big year for our channel. It's a big year for our Twitch. Yeah, so without further ado, our top 10 games of the year. Coming in at number 10, we have Among Us. Among Us is one of those games that just seemed to blow up overnight. Everybody and their mother played Among Us this year, I think, and for good reason. So many uh, good videos, so much good content, so much fun, and so many friendships lost, right? Am I right? And like, still, three of my friends won't talk to me because I played Among Us and lied. It's one of those games that's teaching our future generations to lie really well, so that kind of makes me nervous. But for this year, Among Us comes in at number 10, and it could easily be number 1 if we didn't have such a good year in video game history. Coming in at number 9, we have Super Mario Superstars. Now, this is probably my favorite Mario Party of all time. It's a little underwhelming. They haven't added enough maps or anything really for it to be too high on our list. But overall, a great game, lots of fun, lots of laughs. Again, a nice off-stream game. I played this a lot with my family, a lot with my friends. Um, just very polished Mario Party game. 4 great boards right now. Again, hopefully they add some more boards and some more mini games that they left out. But overall, just a very solid Mario Party game, with lots of room for improvement. So hopefully we get that in the near future. Otherwise, it'd be like 2 or 3 on my list. Coming in at number 8, we have probably the biggest indie game, I would say. I don't know if this is actually an indie game. Coffee Studios. Deep Rock Galactic was such a fun game, and I didn't get to stream it. I took too long of a break of streaming and missed out on all these great games. Deep Rock is another game I played with my friends constantly. We're still playing this game. The amount of content you can get for like a $20 game, I bought it when it was on sale on Steam for literally $20. I ended up buying all of the DLC. I leveled every single class. I prestige all of them. Just again, another fun like game to just chill, hang out with your friends, play. But then it has that very deep ability to continue. So even if you've done every mission once, you have the ability to prestige, go through all of it again, unlock overclocks for your guns. There's just so much content in this little tiny game, and I feel like not that many people know about it. So if you haven't played Deep Rock, I highly suggest you guys check it out. Great game, fun title. They could add a little bit more. That's why it's only number 8. But it's got a good future ahead of it. I think they got a lot of stuff going on in the future. Coming in at number 7, we have a game that, to nobody's surprise, if you follow my channel or if you know me in person, we have Farm Sim 22. Huge fan of Farming Sim 17, huge fan of Farming Sim 19. I spent a lot of time already in Farming Sim 22, not as much as I would like. So we will be doing a stream of Farming Sim 22. I want to do a career mode. I want to build a farm from the beginning. But again, Farming Sim knows what they're doing. They don't push a game out every single year. They usually go every 2 years because they make massive improvements every single time. And they did the same thing with Farming Sim 2022. They improved a lot. They added a lot, just slowly taking their game to the next level with each iteration. Farming Sim is one of my favorite games all time. Just a cozy game. We get to stream it a couple times. We'll be definitely streaming it some more again. We'll be doing a harder playthrough of it. Really just grinding. I gotta get my hay bales. Come on, dude. Coming in at number 6, we have a game that came onto the scene a couple years ago, but every time they update it, this game is massive content. We have Tarkov. We have Escape from Tarkov. Now, I am not a huge fan of first-person shooters, but Tarkov takes that to another level, and the realism and the simulation and the every bullet seems to really land. So they've taken the first person game and they've elevated that to the next level where every single gunfight, I don't know if I'm going to live. So getting out of Tarkov is one of the hardest things that I've ever done in my entire life. I only have about $1 million in my account right now. but I've loved every second of it. Again, another game that now that I have a new computer, we'll be streaming this at some point. Really, really like this game. Lots of content, lots of fun, lots of laughs, suspenseful. Just you name it, it's in the game, which is why it's so high on our list. To nobody's surprise, coming in at number 5, we have New World. New World was Amazon's baby MMO. They've put a lot of time into the development of this game. It hit the ground running and was again one of the most played games on Twitch and on YouTube. One of the most played games on Steam, even to this day. People are playing it right now. To me, as a classic MMO player, this felt a lot like the launch of RuneScape or World of Warcraft, where anybody who was playing games at the time found their way to this game. This game has something for absolutely anybody who plays. My friends who don't like MMOs got into New World, and my only concern is that there's not a lot of endgame content, much like everybody else. I'm hoping that they can really elevate that in 2022, which brings it to number 5. Again, great game, lots of stuff to do, lots of stuff to level. It felt very, very fun and complete. The only thing is there's just nothing to do once you hit max level. I never hit max level because I unfortunately saw that there was nothing to do, so I stopped pushing and grinding. I'm hoping they add some more, and it seems like they are. They've already added a couple weapons, they've added a couple dungeons, so big hopes for this in 2022. Hopefully this makes our top games of 2022. Again, to nobody's surprise, for the people who know me, coming in at number 4, we have Path of Exile. Path of Exile did 2 amazing leagues this year. Both were top viewed on Twitch, on YouTube. Path of Exile Scourge was probably my favorite season they've done so far, and I spent about 400 hours in Path of Exile this year. I spent a lot of time in the game, actually. I don't know if it was this year, but we've got 400 hours, so I don't remember playing before that. Maybe I did. But this game is polished, it's complete. If you're a Diablo fan, you absolutely have to check out Path of Exile. The builds are crazy, the passive skill tree is crazy. There's so much stuff for a free game, and for a loved game. Path of Exile, you can't miss it. Coming in at number 3, one of my favorite games of all time, let alone just this year, we have Luigi's Mansion 3. Ironic. Luigi's Mansion 3 was fun from the minute I picked it up to the second I put it down. Luigi's Mansion 3 hit every single thing that I would want in a Mario game, and brought it to the next level. It had comedy, it had scares, it had Luigi, who's just the best Mario character to exist, right? Just great game. The boss battles are fun and unique and different. The atmosphere was great. The graphics are just absolutely outstanding. I finally got around to playing this. It sat shrink wrapped in my collection for 2 years. So I think this came out in 2019. I got it for Christmas that year. There were so many games I was playing and I was working. I finally got around to playing it, and luckily we got to play it on stream. You guys can check out that video. Great game, phenomenal game. 10 out of 10 would play it again. Hopefully there's a Luigi's Mansion 4. For my top 2 games, they really could be switched. They could be switched out. Coming into number 2 with so much love and appreciation, we have Dark Souls Remastered. I hated Dark Souls. Hated it. Never wanted to play it. Tried it when I was like 15. Said, nope, fuck this. This game's not for me. I committed to playing it on stream this year, and it was probably my best streaming content. I really enjoyed it. The game is phenomenal. There's so much to do, so much to see, so what's wrong with taking a back seat? No, seriously, Dark Souls is goated as the game of all time, greatest game of all time, and with so much deserved recognition for that. This game was so much fun, and once I got the hang of it, I literally craved playing it, where I would lay in bed and look up, how do I fight this boss? What should I do? Don't want to miss this. How do I, like, there's just so much to this game, and the series is so big. I cannot wait for Elden Ring. Coming in at number 1, to a lot of people's surprise, honestly, and this is probably a pretty forgotten about game, we have Monster Hunter Rise. Monster Hunter Rise came out in March. It came out very early in the year, but what a phenomenal Monster Hunter game it was. They added the new element of the wire bugs. They added so many more guns and moves and secondaries. This game comes out on PC like in a week, and everybody who's watching this should buy it. Monster Hunter is my favorite series of all time. Huge fan. Terrible at the game. Doesn't matter. Love it. The For me, the hunting of just harder and harder progressively monsters just gets my blood flowing. I love progression games like this, and for them to do it in an old Japanese like haiku style, phenomenal. The game was great from start to finish. The final bosses are great. The content they're adding to it currently is still great. A game with a lot of tough monsters that you have to fight, but a lot of laughs along the way. Who doesn't love Monster Hunter? Guys, those are our top 10 games of the year. What a great year for us. What a great year for gaming. We'll be back with a lot more this year, and hopefully next year we have a top 20 video, because 2022 is going to be huge for games. If you enjoyed the video, I hope you guys hit that subscribe button. Follow us on Twitch, follow us on YouTube, follow us everywhere. We're everywhere. This is going to be a phenomenal year for us, for gaming. Let's go, boys. Thanks for watching.